We all collectively represent part of HCC Student Innovation Club. Ravi and I are advisors, and Omar and Mohammed are both officers in the club. And we had an opportunity last semester to work on a project as part of the response to Hurricane Harvey. And we're all hackers and coders, and we wanted to figure out how we could lend a hand. And so when we heard, can you build an app? Can you build a website? We jumped in wholeheartedly. In our world, when you have a problem with your code, 2 o'clock in the morning, something like that, you go to an online forum and you post it there, and you wait for a community of peers to respond to you and help you out. And so we wanted to create a platform for HCC students that gave them a place to put their problems out there for their community and their peers to see and to respond to. And so I'm going to shut up now and let these guys talk. I just want to leave you with this one point, that as we begin to design solutions for our students to address these problems, I want to recommend that we also make sure that we design with our students. Co-creation is a very powerful thing, and I think when you hear these guys and see what they were able to do, you'll understand why.
Thank you. So, 5 years ago, when I came to this country from Iraq, I felt like I was coming home, but I was missing one important thing: English language. And so I decided to go to HCC, and my life completely changed after that. And for me now, it's time to give back to our community and be involved in this amazing organization, HCC. So at the Innovation Club, we got involved in a variety of projects. Startup Houston, Startup Directory for all small businesses here in the Houston area. HCC Innovation Club YouTube channel, it has thousands of math tutorials for all students. It's like Khan Academy for HCC. The HCC Emergency Guide, this is a software copy, and after that, it's been printed in every single classroom. And finally, Eagle2Eagle, and Omar will tell you about it.
Thank you, Mohammed. Hello, I'm Omar. We were building the Eagle2Eagle.org. Yeah, I can use it. And the Eagle2Eagle platform is basically emerged in Hurricane Harvey times, but it is really strong platform that we can actually collaborate with the other resources and other HCC departments. So it's actually just for HCC community. Without any HCC email, you can register or log in. So when you go to the home page, you can see there are 2 buttons over there. One of them is make a request with a little red heart, so students can share their obstacles. What I mean by obstacles is especially in US, if you want to get a great, good education, there are some obstacles, like financial needs, transportation, sometimes housing. And I know that there are some faculty members here. When you look at the students, us in the class, you can see that, we have some problems, but we can't tell. We are shy, or we don't want to share with others. But we want to tell, we want to get some help. There are some great coaches as they present, like the financial coaches, academic advisors, but they don't know which students are doing what, what's the problem. So that's why we have that platform. They can share their requests. Those little cards are request somebody, and these are the real requests. We just opened for one day, and we got over around 200 registration in just 4 or 5 hours. It was great success. So this is the make a request page. So they can share their request, and the great thing about this page is they can categorize their request by campus and by some categories, predefined categories. For example, transportation, financial need, or housing. After they post their request, there is a posting page the other members can see. Also, for the request page, we can also collaborate with the other departments, as I said. For example, if there is a financial need, we can just email the financial coaches, and they can also help that student or other community member so for that request, for that problem. And finally, let's go a little bit technical. This platform is built on the free popular website research called WordPress, and I was student development lead. And it's also open source, so any community college can duplicate that platform and use it as any kind of model. They can customize it. It's totally open source, as the latest presentation said. It's an open educational resource. So thank you for listening to me. I'm gonna present Ravi.
Thank you. So my name is Ravi Brahmat. I'm the Director of Student Innovation at Houston Community College, and I get the fantastic opportunity to work with Omar, Mohammed, and many other students like them who are change makers, who are trying to change for the positive. As Omar mentioned, this website, the entire model, all the coding, and all the design and programming is open source, available for any community college or any university or any city trying to have sort of this trouble ticket system where users can respond to each other. The next steps that we see with this tool is now integrating it within HCC. It's gone through a legal review and was approved, and it had also gone through an IT security, and that was also approved. And it was done so literally for free, because these guys volunteered entirely all of their time. And what I like to point out, and to Sarah's point and everybody else's point here, that partnerships are important. But often as community colleges, we forget the partnership that we already have in place. Use them. Our students are amazing people. Omar and Mohammed are two of thousands of students that have skills that we as community colleges could leverage to make the change that they are now inspiring to. So not only are they change makers, but they're helping institutions be change makers. And I have to applaud Dr. Maya Darnovo for letting us do this, for working on these projects, and obviously Dr. Kirk Ewan for also championing for us at the board level. So thank you so much, everyone. Really appreciate that. You guys are the future, so continue to do what you're doing. We're amazed, and we'll always be there for you.
I also want to thank you, Ravi and Jordan, for they are our advisors and mentors and our supporters. They support us during all the project. So I just want to thank you for me and for Mohammed.
Hey, Omar, Mohammed, come up here. So you just inspire us. Your words earlier. You're an international student, and like we said, Ronnie, you made comments about our international students and their needs. They come with many strengths, and we need to take advantage of that here at HCC, especially in Houston with our diversity. And I know the number of hours that you worked. This has been, 9 months in the making, 10 months in the making, something like that, right after Harvey. So we have a gift for you. And like we told Nikki, the check's in the mail. But we have a small token of appreciation coming on board. Okay, thank you so much. And so is it Omar or Mohammed? Who's going to A&M? I'm an Aggie, so I'm ecstatic that he's going to A&M. So, all right.
I want to go.
You want to go? You go. University of Houston. Thank you guys so much. These are great pictures, too. Those pictures of those two guys, those are awesome. Okay. And they're single. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Hold on here. I have 4 daughters, so we need to talk.